Hello, class 9. Today, continuing the Mughal Empire. Yesterday, I started. Today, Babur. Babur was the founder of the Mughal Empire. All of us, we know that. Okay. Babur time period 1526 1530. Babur had inherited from his father a small kingdom in Central Asia when he was only 12 years old. When he grew older, he conquered Kabul. Like other earlier invaders, Babur was drawn to India by his amazing wealth. India had enormous wealth and Babur was drawn to India. He knew that India was the land of gold and riches. Before he find conquest, Babur undertook no less than 4 expeditions to India. Okay, the Battle of Panipat, very important in history. Ibrahim Lodi, the ruler of Delhi, and Babur's forces met on the battlefield of Panipat in April 1526. When in April 1526, Babur's army was numerically inferior, but he had with him the firearms within bracket, the large powerful guns. He had experience of a veteran general. So Babur had the Babur army was small, but he had with him firearms, and he was the very experienced military general. His victory was indeed a success of consummate leadership and superior weapons that he had acquired from Turkey. Babur was now the ruler of Delhi, though not yet the king of India. Now, then Battle of Panipat is very important, and then the Battle of Khanwa. The most formidable chieftain again when Babur had yet to fight was Rana Sanga of Mewar. Babur fought against many great leaders, but one of the most powerful was Rana Sanga of Mewar, who had organized a huge confederacy of Rajput against the Mughal invader. Several Afghan chieftains also sided with Rajput king. Sultan Mahmud Lodi, another son of Sultan Sikandar Lodi, whom Rana Sanga had declared as the ruler of Delhi, joined him. Such a formidable combination unnerved Babur's soldiers. So, such a strong army, looking at them, Babur's soldiers became very nervous. In order to infuse new courage into the hearts of his men, Babur declared that they were engaged. Babur's men became very nervous and they declined to fight a war. Then Babur said that it was a religious war and the name of the war is Jihad. In a dramatic gesture, he broke his wine cups and vowed not to take strong drinks any longer. Babur promised that he would not take any strong drinks any longer. He charged them with new fervor. This produced the desired effect. The defeat of the Rajput was complete. The victory at Khanwa, a village near Agra, in March, the Rajputs were defeated. Delhi, Agra region. Babur then undertook the conquest of a number of forts east of Agra, foremost among them being Gwalior and Dholpur. Babur was defeated the combined force of Bengal and Bihar in 1529. He died in 1530. An assessment. Babur laid the first stone of that splendid empire which during Akbar's regime got an orderly administration. He was a man of outstanding ability, valor, and artistic temperament. He was also a writer of great elegance, proficient in Persian, Arabic, and Turkish language. Babur was very proficient in Persian, Arabic, and Turkish language. His memoirs, Tuzuki Babari, also called Babarnama, hold a high place in the history of literature. Babur was a great literary person. He was a man of outstanding ability, valor, and artistic temperament. Now, the book is an invaluable source material for knowing the times he lived through and his daring adventures. Now, so today up till Babar. Okay, tomorrow I will start Humayun. Tomorrow I will start Humayun. Next week. Babar, then Humayun. Okay. See you in my next class. Okay. Thank you.